Hey everyone, you might remember a recent reaction video I did on some Muslim apologists. It was a solid 3 hours of me showing how they are clueless toddlers who couldn't pass a middle school biology quiz off the top of my moderately inebriated head, despite their confident giggling. Well, they're not too happy about it. The first thing they did was a very long Q&A just a couple days after I posted the video, where they spent 90 minutes complaining about how mean I am.
God willing, for actually, I'm going to send him this clip. What we need to do is bring him in front of a live audience
Mhm.
where live audience can interact with him, where I can put questions on him.
As you can see, they mentioned the idea of challenging me to a debate, but of course then never contacted me. Then they made the video private, probably hoping I wouldn't see it. But I think their brainwashed flock must have kept bugging them about it because they decided to puff their chests up again with this little gem.
So we shouldn't get
Really?
happy that a professor made a 3 hour video. He's a charlatan. He's a high school teacher who makes YouTube videos, right?
Aw, straight to the slander and ad hominems? No, sweetie, I used to teach organic chemistry at a university, and when I started my channel, it consisted of my university organic chemistry lectures. You don't need a doctorate to be a professor, and I'm not a high school teacher. I'm a full-time science communicator, and you're whining about the name of a YouTube channel because you have nothing intelligent to say.
Right. He debated
Mm,
an actual professor
mm.
and James Tor, and James Tor humiliated him.
Oh, was I humiliated, Sabor? Which part was that? Was it this one?
Mr. Farina!
I think what you mean is that I humiliated James and further exposed him as a lying apologist fraud, but you're a reality denying toddler, so you flip the result and just whine about personal attacks because you're incapable of discussing science.
And the video that we made was made last year, so obviously this has been on his mind for some time.
No, this hasn't been on my mind for some time. I don't care about you. Some people sent me the link to that video, and I knew it would be so pathetic that I could debunk it as a reaction video with zero preparation. So I did that.
And so I'm going to offer him fully paid trip to the UK, hotels, flights, everything covered. Anything else that he wants covered will be covered as well, inshallah, for a debate on: is Darwinian evolution a fact, and is intelligent design science?
Wow, that sounds great. Did you want to reach out to me personally to discuss that? Oh, you'd rather grandstand to your brainwashed followers because you're bluffing?
He
Mhm.
doesn't even have a PhD, and he has the audacity to make a video on other people claiming that they're misrepresenting stuff when he himself is, in his very title, claiming to be a professor when he's not.
If I was wrong about you misrepresenting science every time you open your mouth, you'd be busy refuting literally anything I said instead of continuing to whine about the name of my channel and pretending I didn't teach at a university, which I did.
And the way that he attacks other intelligent design proponents like Stephen Meyer and Michael B., who are all academics, who are all, people who have published stuff.
Published what? Books full of lies? They're fake academics, just like you. They don't deserve respect, and neither do you.
Anybody with two brain cells will look at the conversation between you and James Tor and say, you just made a fool of yourself.
That's funny because everyone there who wasn't a science illiterate moron bust in from Jim's church club was cheering for me as I humiliated him right to his dumb face.
And when you take people like this from behind a screen where they feel confident and you bring them in person and you put the heat on them, you stick it on them, that's when these people melt. And that's when these people really break down and you can see how faulty their arguments are. So
The fool said, talking a big game from behind his computer screen. Yes, if you were to find the courage to debate me live, you would melt.
I want to see his reaction
Mhm.
when he's making these claims. And I actually want to ask him that, how can you shamelessly call yourself a professor?
Kiddo, if you want to debate me on scientific topics, you'd better come ready with more than whining about the name of my YouTube channel. But we both know that's all you've got, or you would have said something scientific by now. They do insertion, deletion.
I'm going to do what James Tor could not do,
Tell the truth about science? I doubt it.
but James Tor still had to, just stick to the argument.
Oh, did he have to stick to the argument? Is that what this is?
Mr. Farina got it.
The funny thing is that as much as James is a complete liar and fraud who offered nothing but incredulity and pageantry the entire debate, he does actually understand chemistry. So it was genuinely challenging to expose his lies in real time. Multiple times he just flat out lied about papers I presented him with, and it's not easy to counter those lies in real time and make the audience understand how he's lying. You're a science illiterate moron who can't discuss biology at a 9th grade level, so if I humiliated James that badly, what do you think's gonna happen to you?
This guy has no idea what they're talking about. And that's when their public, demeanor and their decorum all falls apart because they're in front of a live audience and they're getting humiliated, right? And they start stuttering and they start doing all those things. So
The level of projection here is so intense I'm actually starting to pity you. You're clueless, I will grill you on basic science, you will fall apart in front of a live audience.
this guy has no respect for people who believe in, intelligent design, who, that's enough for him, right? That basically for him, that means I can talk to this guy like he's a child simply because he believes in God. Well, I believe in God.
You act like a child, so you get treated like one. When you pretend all of biology is wrong just because you're too lazy to learn about it, you deserve mockery. Intelligent design isn't science. Sorry, and for the 1000th time, it has nothing to do with a belief in God. I don't care that you or anyone else believes in God. You should drop this talking point. It will backfire.
I'm going to probably take out this clip and send it to him.
Are you going to send this clip to me, Subboor? Are you really? It's been a full 24 hours. Too busy to send an email? Or maybe you'll make this video private too and hope I don't see it.
We're extending the olive branch, being generous enough to invite you and pay for your
Yeah.
expenses. Come here to London and have an engaging discussion since you are the so-called professor, the expert in the field.
Yeah, guys, this is the 4th time you're saying this to your army of sheep. Say it to me if you aren't scared.
According to this generous offer in which you will be paid to come and you'll be able to, enjoy London, enjoy the sights and scenery or whatever, and enjoy what you like to do, which is have a debate.
A 5th time. You're so generous and charitable when playing pretend.
If he is actually as confident as he makes himself appear, he should have no issues with being fully generously paid for travel expenses and coming here.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, which you would find out if you were to actually email me like a big boy. Do you have any idea how disingenuous you sound when you keep repeating this over and over again to yourselves and not to me?
Whatever silly justification that he would give.
My feeling is he's going to reject it. That's my
Yeah.
feeling.
Yes, I know you are hoping that's what happens, Subboor, but tough shit. I've never been to London, and I'd love for you to pay me to go there and humiliate you right to your face. And since you puffed your chest up this much, you're kinda stuck now. So I look forward to your email where you will be outlining how funds will be transferred over to me in order to book my travel to foggy London town. Alright then, cheerio, love!